The most popular royal-themed Hallmark movies are typically set during the holidays, with the season's magic playing an essential role in each story. Fans looking for the ultimate best of the best have come to the right spot, as we in this channel pick the reigning royals. So here's our list of the top 10 royal Hallmark movies. Number 10. Once Upon a Prince. Once Upon a Prince is one of the few non-holiday Hallmark movies to cut. It features Nate, played by Jonathan Kelce, a royal prince who visits America and falls in love at first sight with Susanna, played by Megan Park, a non-noble. When his traditional mother objects, Nate must choose between following his heart and adhering to his bloodline to achieve happiness. Despite the tried and true pattern, most IMDb users say the picture has a better story than most Hallmark movies, a nicer romance than most Hallmark movies, and more heart and soul than the network is used to evoking.
You're a prince?
Oh, you saw.
Yeah, I saw.
Number 9. A Princess for Christmas. When the holidays arrive, a young American woman named Jules, played by Katie McGrath, is summoned by a long-lost relative to spend time with her niece and nephew in a glorious European castle. Jules accepts unwillingly and quickly falls head over heels in love with the gorgeous Ashton, played by Sam Heughan, Prince of Castlebury. Although it's a classic Hallmark plot for royal meets commoner love, fans believe A Princess for Christmas is a little sweeter and more endearing than the usual Hallmark fare, with Heughan offering a more convincing performance than most leading men on the channel.
Your Grace, may I present Miss Jules Daly?
Hi.
You sure you brought the right family?
Number 8. A Royal Queen's Christmas. A Royal Queen's Christmas, the newest Hallmark movie to cut, connotes both royalty and Queens, New York, where the plot is set. Megan Park plays Dee Dee, a New Yorker who meets and falls in love with Colin, played by Julian Morris, a down-home prince who joins her in a children's Christmas concert. While some fans think the film is a Hallmark retread of Coming to America, others claim it's the finest Hallmark movie of 2021, with the performances and chemistry between the romance leads standing out more than most.
You know, schools were cutting music school funding, and the city gives us money for this, but really the Christmas concert's like the big fundraiser.
I'm sure it'll be a lovely night.
I hope so.
Number 7. A Winter Princess. A Winter Princess revolves around a young royal heir named Carly, played by Natalie Hall, who conceals her actual identity while organizing the Snowden Peak Snowball event. When her twin brother, Prince Gustav, comes, played by Casey Manderson, he threatens to reveal her identity and derail her blossoming romance with a lovely gentleman named Jesse, played by Chris McNally. While the film is uneven and somewhat predictable, the overall consensus of fans is that the landscape is beautiful, the cast raises the material, and the message is more uplifting than average Hallmark entertainment.
Like you said, nothing is ever simple when it comes to family.
Number 6. Christmas at the Palace. When King Alexander, played by Andrew Cooper of Sansanova, fails to live up to his father's namesake, he arranges a grand gala to commemorate his country's inception. To do this, he employs Katie, played by Merritt Patterson, a bubbly ex-ice skater, to choreograph a dazzling Christmas show on ice. They fall in love quickly and live happily ever after. While some critics believe the film is a poor Hallmark affair that fails to break new ground, others believe it's a pleasant, unforgettably delightful, and underestimated Hallmark Christmas film, with the opulent Romanian castle and Patterson's performance sticking out the most.
We all deserve a real Christmas.
I'm not sure what you mean. Something tells me I'm going to find out.
Now that we're halfway through, make sure to hit that subscribe button as we bring out new videos each week. Number 5. A Royal Winter. In this film, Merritt Patterson plays an American named Maggie who rushes to Europe and encounters a dashing gentleman who is actually a crowned prince in hiding, as Prince Adrian, played by Jack Donnelly, prepares to be crowned king. His mother disapproves of him, falling in love with an ordinary traveler. The film, which is essentially a remake of A Royal Christmas, has been commended for being authentic and more credible than most Hallmark movies, as well as having more twists than expected. Despite a somewhat disappointing ending, it's delightful overall.
Feel a little foolish.
We were getting along so well. I didn't want to ruin anything.
For me to get to know the real you, that means all of you.
I'd like to show you the real me.
Number 4. Royal Matchmaker. The plot of Royal Matchmaker revolves around King Edward, played by Simon Dutton, who is keen to find a suitable wife for his princely son Sebastian, played by Will Kemp. As a result, the king hires a professional matchmaker named Kate, played by Bethany Joy Lenz, in New York to find him an ideal spouse. Of course, Kate and Sebastian realize they've been looking for each other their entire lives. Aside from the beautiful Lenz in the lead, people also adore the story's matchmaking premise, which incorporates antiquated royal rituals into 21st century dating norms. The picture also moves at a deliciously quick pace, clocking in at only 84 minutes. Number 3. A Royal Christmas. Lacey Chabert stars in A Royal Christmas, one of her best Hallmark movies, as Emily, a down-to-earth dressmaker in Philadelphia. During the holidays, she meets and falls for a flamboyant gentleman named Leopold, played by Stephen Hagen, an incognito prince who offers marriage. Meanwhile, Leo's mother, Queen Isadora, played by Jane Seymour, arranges for him to marry a more suitable noble. The classic tale of star-crossed lovers is as tried and true as they come, with Chabert long reigning as one of Hallmark's most compelling leading ladies.
Just be yourself. Be proud of who you are, because I am. You're my princess.
Number 2. Crown for Christmas. The Wonder Years alum Danica McKellar is the primary draw of Crown for Christmas, a genuinely entertaining and far more original Royal Hallmark movie than most. McKellar plays Allie, a maid fired from her fancy New York City hotel, who agrees to serve as a governess for a bratty young European royal named Theodora, played by Ellie Botterill. Along the way, she may or may not fall for Isadora's kingly father, Max, played by Rupert Penry Jones. Fans would like to see a sequel based on the fascinating tale and intense chemistry between Danica and Rupert. With roaring support for the royal picture as one of Hallmark's very best, it's one of the best winter-themed Hallmark movies to date, full of love, enchantment, and family fun.
Allison Evans, Allie.
His Highness is not in the habit of shaking hands.
You may as well send her packing now.
Number 1. One Royal Holiday. One Royal Holiday is one of the best royal-themed Hallmark movies to date. In the story, Anna, played by Laura Osnes, helps a mother and boy who are stranded in a brutal winter storm when she invites them back to celebrate Christmas with her family. Anna quickly discovers that Gabriella, played by Victoria Clark, and James, played by Aaron Tveit, are from an aristocratic family. More of a funny family comedy than a schmaltzy Hallmark romance, the picture appeals to people of all ages and does a decent job of avoiding cliches. Many believe the film has one of the most satisfying and uplifting endings of any Hallmark film.
Anna, Jordan. You are?
James.
James. Nice to meet you. Merry Christmas.
What movie did you like best? Tell us in the comments. For our biggest fans, consider becoming a member for bonus perks and access. Don't forget to check out our merch store for the perfect binge-watching apparel. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We put out new videos like this one every week. We'll see you for our next video. Thanks for watching.